Hey everyone, this is Ryan B with Practical Forex Trading. This is your weekly analysis for the NASDAQ. The date is March 22nd, 2020. If you want to stay up to date with all of our NASDAQ videos, currency pairs, commodities like gold, silver, and even cryptocurrency like Bitcoin, make sure you subscribe to our channel by clicking that red subscribe button in the bottom right hand corner of your screen. Okay, we're looking at the weekly NASDAQ chart. Sentiment bearish, meaning more selling ahead, is what it looks like. Let's talk about the why. So we see the last 5 weeks big heavy sell-offs in the marketplace due to global pandemic events. So this is when we see technical analysis kind of take a sidestep to real-world events. While they're always related, we see the fundamentals, the main driving element to the sell-off as opposed to the technical. Price last week crashed through this 7,700 mark, or 8,000 if you will, is kind of sitting above right around the support line where price had previously found resistance. Price sold right through that, meaning our next stop is around the $6,000 point mark, right? So this average right there, we see our last low. We visited that point in December of 2018. It was also some short-term resistance back in June of 2017. So our next stop is most likely that place. Now we might see a pause in selling at some point as price is well ahead of the fast-moving average, but not that much compared to like the Dow Jones and oil and such and some other things. So more selling ahead likely. And let's talk about where price is right now. We see last week price closed about 69.62. But the significant thing is the body of this candle is a solid red bear, meaning that the week before it had been a sell-off, and then there was enough buying to prop it back up, but then everything just got sold back off, people taking as much profit as they can before it goes any lower. Okay, so next stop is 6,000. Below that, if we see price break through 6,000, so that would be another bearish candle through that mark, we would see our next support here at 4,600, which was the highs from back in 2016. This graph here is the volume, so the selling volume. So we see the volume of selling that's really happened, buying and selling that's happened over the last month. Extreme volatility, really shaking those markets up. So let's go ahead and look at the daily. Okay, so that's a big bearish candle there. Price has tried to recap all the way to 7,600. That was a little mini rally. And so mini rallies happen for a couple of reasons. One, there's actually a reason for people to rally, and they find a reason to buy, or just everyone's waiting for prices to go back up so they can sell at a better price, so they don't lose as much money. And now we see that the 7,800 is now resistance, right? So unlikely that price will go back above this line until we see a bunch more buying. And in order for much more buying to happen, global markets need to take a pause. But what we will probably see is prices come down to the 6,000 mark here, and that'll be our next big buying opportunity, right? Because then we'll see prices that we haven't seen since early 2019. And let's go ahead and look at the big overtrend. See, we're still on the uptrend. That's the good news. This is the trend since 2009. And we're still on an uptrend. Now, even if price comes all the way down to the 6,000 mark, but then, right, we see like this dip, how these prices dipped, and we see this quick recourse. If we see this here, then we can look for our next buying opportunity. Now, this is an aggregate index, so it's really about analyzing different buys within this index. But this is the great indicator to tell you how markets are responding, what is the mood in the markets of buying versus selling. Right now, it's definitely a sell. It's not the bottom quite yet, I don't think. I would need to see prices close above 7,800. That would be bull market back on. right? At least in the sense of it would be above this resistance. So price is moving this large ascending wedge, multi-year ascending wedge. Let's go ahead and draw that up. So we see, that's not exactly the shape I wanted. Okay. Anyways, we do have a parallel trend that we had. There is some hope. Let's close things out with a little bit of hope for the NASDAQ. We can see, if we drop a parallel channel to this long multi-year trend, that we should have some buying opportunities ahead. Even if price were to bounce in this zone, come down here, if we see a bullish candles close back above and price stays within this bullish ascending triangle, it's a very, very long term with a long broads angle, which means it's even more reliable. So we're looking for this to hold. We're definitely looking for 6,000 to hold. If we see bearish weekly candles below 6,000, we'll look for more sell-off to 4,600. All right, everyone, stay safe out there. I wish you lots of profitable trading.